The Grand Wagoneer is back, and here at Texas Garage in this video, we're not doing our normal review that we always do. In this one, we actually took it on a family road trip from Dallas to Gulf Shores, Alabama, and we're gonna go through the whole car as we take our road trip. Let's get into it. The Wagoneer returns as a premium extension of the Jeep brand and marks the rebirth of a premium American icon. Rooted in Jeep brand heritage, the Wagoneer will become a portfolio of vehicles that Jeep wants to redefine American premium while delivering a unique customer experience. The exterior of this truck looks really good. It looks like a beefed up, bigger Grand Cherokee. You have the blacked out grille with the Wagoneer badging on the front and rear, especially this one in all white with the black accents. I think looks really good. We also have the 22-inch tinted polished wheels with black inserts. You get LED headlights, LED daytime running lights. And again, I just love the boxy form factor. When it comes to powertrain options, we have two. The Wagoneer features a 5.7-liter V8 engine rated at 392 horsepower and 404 foot-pounds of torque, fitted with the next generation of e-torque at 48 volts, along with some other fuel-saving technologies, including cylinder deactivation and variable cam timing as standard equipment. You also have the option of the 6.4-liter V8 with cylinder deactivation as well, and VCT that delivers 471 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque. And here in the Grand Wagoneer, we have the 6.4-liter V8. Both of the engines are matched up to the Torque Flight 8-speed automatic transmission, and this thing is a beast. Payload on the Series 3 Grand Wagoneer is 1,360 pounds. For the Wagoneer, it's 1,510. That's just going to come down to the difference in weight of these vehicles. Towing with the 5.7-liter V8 is 10,000 pounds, and with the 6.4 is 9,850 pounds. And obviously a huge perk to the size is that you can not only fit 6 people, 7 people comfortably, you've got room in the trunk for a lot of stuff. And cargo volume behind that third row seat is 27.4 cubic feet. Fold all of the seats down, you have a total cargo volume behind the first row of 94.2 cubic feet here in the Grand Wagoneer. And for the 2023 model year, they're actually making a Grand Wagoneer L, which is even bigger. There's no better place than Buc-ee's Stop and Getting Gas in Alabama to tell you about the different trims offered here. So you have the Wagoneer, the Grand Wagoneer, and those are offered in a Series 1, a Series 2, and a Series 3. Obviously, Series 3 is the top of the line trim. Both the Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer are offered in a 7-passenger or 8-passenger configuration. What we have here, obviously, is the 7-passenger, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. All right, let's take advantage of a pit stop somewhere in Mississippi to tell you about the interior. And it should come as no surprise that this is a really great interior. Has won many awards already since the Grand Wagoneer has been out. And Jeep and Chrysler and Ram have been doing really great interiors for a while now. So again, it should come as no surprise. Let's take a look around. So one of the things that makes this such a great family vehicle and family travel vehicle is the size, and these rear seats have a ton of room. You can get it in a 7-seat configuration like we have, or an 8-seat configuration with the bench as the second row, which if I was buying one of these I would probably prefer. But with what we have here, we have the first in segment 10.25-inch passenger screen that has 4 major functions, including co-pilot, entertainment, the ability to view the exterior of the vehicle, and you have Fire TV for auto. And you don't just have the large screens on the back of the headrest, you also have another screen that allows you to control your AC and heat controls and things like that for the rear seats, as well as those heated seats back there. Definitely a lot more luxury than the kids needed for this trip, but they did enjoy it. When it comes to the audio system, we have the Macintosh 1375 watt premium audio system featuring 23 speakers, including a 12-inch subwoofer with 3D surround sound. And many of the interior elements, Jeep says, pays tribute to the Wagoneer's rich history, such as the 2-spoke steering wheel, which I did enjoy while driving this thing for the week. And when you're talking about screens, this thing has screens. You have 75 inches worth of total screen real estate in this vehicle. We already mentioned the screens in the rear seats, but we also have plenty of screens up front. We have a 10.1 and 12-inch reconfigurable center stack touchscreen displays featuring the split screen capability for dual application operation. You have Uconnect 5 system, which is great. And the passenger gets their own screen as well. And you can do things like see the navigation, make adjustments to the vehicle, and that passenger screen is completely blocked out from the driver. So when it's all said and done, we're doing well over 1,600 miles in this vehicle, which is a lot more than what we do in a normal review. And taking a family road trip in a car really lets you know how the car will handle. Let's talk a little bit more about how it drives and what you get with this thing. So when we're here talking about the drive, you can't forget that this is based on the Ram 1500, and the 1500 is a great driving vehicle, especially with that air suspension. The Grand Wagoneer does offer a 12.3-inch ground clearance, which is great for all sorts of situations. One of the best features here is the hands-free active driving assist. So you have the radar-guided cruise control that you can set and follow the vehicle in front of you. You can also have the hands-free active driving that will keep you in the lanes. And this is how we made our long road trip much more bearable. You can lock into the car in front of you, lock it into the lanes, and while you're still paying close attention, it's not quite as stressful as manually driving this far. And trust me, I've done both. I say especially for family road trips, it's nice to have that peace of mind. You also have a 10-inch head-up display that features 3 configurable settings, including a simple, standard, and advanced. And you've got a ton of features on there, so you can scroll through and pick exactly what you want to see. Now, I mentioned that air suspension. It is the Quadralift air suspension system, and this adds about 3.6 inches of lift. supported by 4-corner air springs that provide an air-cushioned premium ride. The quadrilift system does operate automatically or may be controlled manually with console controls. We basically left it in automatic the whole time as we weren't really needing to lift it up to do anything too special. You also have a select terrain traction control system that allows you to choose the on and off road settings for optimum 4x4 performance. This feature electronically coordinates up to 12 different powertrain, braking, 4x4 torque split, and suspension systems, including throttle control, transmission shift, transfer case, hill descent control, and select speed control. So quickly covering the price, the Wagoneer starts at $58,995, and that is for the base Wagoneer. Moving into the Grand Wagoneer, it starts at $88,640, and the vehicle we're rolling in is $112,475. And that's obviously stacked with some options, but again, we're in the Series 2 Obsidian trim, so it's not even the top of the line, but it is packed with a ton of features. So we're still on our journey. We're going to wrap it up before it gets too dark outside. But this thing has been an amazing family road trip vehicle. I think the entire family would agree. Again, we put a lot of miles on it. We had it stuffed full of things and people. Drove it through 4 states. So if you enjoyed the video, I hope you would leave me a comment down below, hit the thumbs up button, and thanks for watching, guys.